service. Joe Sestak has lived his life by those values. 31 years protecting America, leading the fight against terrorism. Trusted to command 15,000 of our sons and daughters in combat. Now he's running to serve Pennsylvania, standing up to the bosses in both parties. A decorated veteran fighting for us. Admiral Joe Sestak.
I'm Joe Sestak, and I authorize this message.
I'm Pat Toomey, and I approved this message.
It's sad what's happened to Joe Sestak. He served our country well. Then he went to Washington, where he's voted in lockstep with the extreme agenda of bailouts, debt, government health care, and job-killing energy taxes. He took an ethics pledge, then broke it. Now Sestak and his party bosses are attacking Pat Toomey with ads that have been called false, deceptive, and wrong. Say it ain't so, Joe.
Congressman Toomey and his friends on Wall Street have spent millions on attack ads like these. Why? Big businesses have given Toomey a blank check because he believes they shouldn't pay any taxes. None.
Let's not tax corporations. I think the solution is to eliminate corporate taxes altogether.
I'm Joe Sestak, and I authorize this message because I support cutting taxes for the middle class, not the oil companies, not the big banks. That's the difference.
Congressman Joe Sestak voted for the most extreme version of the Washington healthcare takeover.
The new healthcare law puts the government between patients and their doctors. It's a prescription for disaster. I tried to discuss safe and effective reform with my Congressman Joe Sestak, but our local group of doctors couldn't even get an appointment. Pat Toomey respects patients' rights. He has the best plan for healthcare.
I'm Pat Toomey, and I approved this message.
Someone reminded me I once said greed is good. Now it seems it's legal because everybody's drinking the same Kool-Aid.
Joining us now, Pat Toomey, the president of the economic organization, the Club for Growth.
You know what the definition of economics is? That's when someone explains to you something you've known your whole life in a language you don't understand.
Even that they're unregulated, it's that the government doesn't even know what's going on.
The president's trying to seal the deal today on financial reforms this morning. He's speaking in New York, and the goal is to convince Wall Street CEOs and reluctant Republicans
right now, the battleground is over derivatives.
Regulation of derivatives, these complex financial instruments.
You're a tool of Wall Street, that you do Wall Street's bidding. Can you help us to understand exactly what you did do?
I don't think there's any need for me to change these views.
You know, it's actually pretty hard to get much better than this.
I'm Pat Toomey, and I approved this message. I worked on Wall Street just out of college and left 20 years ago. That was before my brothers and I started a small business in Allentown. Way back then, I learned that Wall Street's the last place that should ever get a taxpayer bailout.
Congressman Joe Sestak voted for the Wall Street bailout. Then Sestak took thousands of dollars from the same Wall Street banks he bailed out. Joe Sestak, too liberal with our money.